G'day with the traders. I'm Roy. I coach Destroy, and I'm here with Warnie.
Coach of the Warn Dogs.
And Calvin.
Coach Calvinator.
Well, boys, round 7 is over, and I'll tell you what, if you got 2,000 this week, you're doing a very good job, and it was helped out by a couple of rookies there on Sunday afternoon with Powell and Jordan really getting the job done.
Well, they didn't quite get us to the top two, into the 2,000 range, Roy. But Cal, Cal, you keep coming.
I say it every week, carrying you blokes on a weekly basis. It is about time, yes.
Yeah, well, good on you.
Yeah.
You're going all right. Now, the top scorers of the round, the top guy, 169 points after not going below 100 since round 2. Now the top scorer since round 2.
It's ridiculous.
That's Brandon Ellis. What a machine. So he was dominating out there, taking plenty of +6s, loving his work. But it was all about Jack Zeeble last week. You see Aaron Hall on that list? Dominating. Took 12 marks in that game down in Hobart.
Yep.
And it was just a massive performance. And his price, $575K with the defender forward status. He's a poor man. Well, no, Zeeble's a poor man's Aaron Hall these days.
Who's he play this week, Roy?
He plays Collingwood. So if he could take 12 marks against Melbourne, he's going to take a minimum of 12 against the Pies because he's on track for he's projected for another massive score. So in his last 3 games, he's had a 120 and a 140 to show his ceiling. And Collingwood are the easiest to score against, and they give up a heap of marks. So he has to be a trade target this week. Now, with someone like Aaron Hall, there's always injury risk. He even cops vests and things like that. So it's going to be an emotional roller coaster. But for that ceiling and that price and that DPP, he's someone that has to be looked at. Now, if you want safer options, Josh Kelly was back up on a wing and he had his 26, 27 touches and 10 marks. So it looks like moving forward, he's going to be a really good value now. Yeah, a huge value pick. I also like the look of Caleb Daniel now. He's been an absolute horror show the last 3 weeks for his coaches with a 20, a suspension, and then he came back with another poor score. But he had 112 on the weekend, so he's got a break even of 94 now. So he's completely bottomed out in price. He's a bargain. And as far as role changes go, I like what Josh Dacos is finally doing. Yes. What we thought he would have started the year doing. So moving forward, I think he's another value pick. So we've hit a point in the year where there's some absolute bargains and you might be able to actually upgrade a couple of rookies to get those.
And I think that's the thing at the moment. You can be wanting to get those big dogs, but because there's so much value there, it's a better use of your money. And our cash generation hasn't been the best this season, so you're not going to be able to always reach to those big guys.
No.
Well, to get to the big guys, you need to start dumping guys like Errol Goulden. Now, break even of 80 odd. He's not going to get that this week. I think he dropped
big fat donut in the first quarter.
Yeah, but he came home strong. But you've got to start offloading these guys and some rookies to consider. Riley Collier Dawkins.
We finally saw him.
63 points, Cochin with his hammy, so you'd think that his job security is going to be there. Yeah. He looks good.
All the words from the coach were outstanding as well, so he's got to be there for a while.
Ryan Burns, 75 points. You said he played a game
last year, only scored like 20, so it was nice for him to be back in there.
But it's time to start moving on these guys, get rid of Goulden, move up to the big dogs.
Yep.
All right, and looking there at the price decreases, I only wanted to show that because Roy DeGoey, he dropped 54K, that hurts a lot. But it's time to think about blokes like Jordan Ridley.
Yes.
So he dropped a fair bit because his concussion the week before, or a couple of weeks ago, that makes his price. He'll be down near 600K.
Yeah, absolute bargain because he's in we've got him in the top 2 or 3 defenders for the year. Yeah. So he's going to be an absolute bargain.
And just keep an eye on guys like Tex Walker. That bubble has certainly burst. Dropped
38.
40K this week.
Yeah.
38. Wow. That was the risk and that was the warning.
He's done his job.
He's done his job.
Has. So
now it's time to go.
Move on him and blokes like Orazio Fantasia too.
Oh, yeah.
Move on him. To go, those guys. All right. Tune into our podcast. You'll be able to get plenty of great advice, including Cal's Scale of Hardness.
Oh, yeah.
You'll be
Ripper.